Hey Soul Fam, Amelia Adair here. I hope you're feeling well, doing well. I'm feeling well, I'm doing well. You know I got a great topic for you always. I'm like, wait, did I straighten up a little? I just welcomed y'all in my vehicle. Welcome in. For those that are new to the channel, we welcome you. On this channel, we heal, we elevate, we grow, and we work on being better versions of ourselves than we was yesterday. So for me, we're going to speak about living on a high frequency, okay? Because when you're healing and you're elevating and you feel a certain vibe that no one gives you, it's so therapeutic and it's so relaxing that you kind of want to be in that space long term. And so if you're someone that just kind of understands what's here on this earth, this is what this is about, okay? When you were going about your day, so fam, right, and you feeling amazing, right? Say your battery is on 100%. You checked off everything in your checklist to be feeling great, right? You had your coffee, you had your shower, you had your morning regimen, right? You get yourself up and you get yourself together. You clean up yourself and you feeling amazing, right? You feeling great. You on 10. Now, for you to maintain to stay on 10 for at least 8 to 10 hours of the day is hard for most people, right? Most people will have them a midday Red Bull. Most people will have them a midday coffee. Most people will have them something to lift them up to that level. Now, when you healing and you doing the work and you working on being you, and of course you got God as your number one, you kind of don't have to you don't need outside things to get you to that level, all right, all day long. And so one of the biggest secrets to living on a high frequency, soul fam, and maintaining that high frequency is let's start like this, having sensitivity for people and not soaking it all in, right? So when you see people, you're not so sucked into what they got going on. That's number one. And it's not that you don't care about other people. It's that you are working on you. You are focusing on you. You understand the power of you feeling your best self and you being able to make better decisions. Okay? So it's not that you don't care about anybody else or you don't see anybody else. You do. But you don't absorb and you don't soak in and you don't really care as much what everyone is doing unless it's a moment for you to care. So say maybe you bumped into somebody. Then you might be like, oh, okay, I apologize. Number one is you want to make sure you're saying I apologize and not I'm sorry, because listen to the difference, so fam. When you say, and honestly, I'm gonna put game on. My mom taught me this one, because I was somebody that was like, sorry, and she was like, yeah, you are sorry. Stop saying sorry. And I think she said it like that, and I was just like, dang it. I was like, all right. But it added so much value to my life, so fam, because when I make a mistake, I'm not feeding myself, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I automatically save myself 20, I was going to say, like, I don't know what I was going to say, but it saves you time, basically, because you're not trying to pull yourself out of that pit that you just put yourself in. When you say, I'm sorry, you jump into a pit, right? I'm sorry, you jump into a pit. You telling yourself you're sorry. When you're not, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're lovely. Never are you sorry. You can't be beautiful and sorry at the same time. You can't. We're gonna make it a rule. You can't. Okay? But when you say I apologize, you're saying I apologize for something I did wrong. I acknowledge you, and I acknowledge something that I did, and if it offended you, I apologize. Okay? And so now throughout the day, you're not saying I'm sorry. You're not pulling yourself down. You say I apologize and you move on. And you keep going. You don't start dwelling on when you tell yourself, I'm sorry, right? You feed yourself that. I'm scared to say, you're not sorry. We're doing a video, okay? Understand? Because you be like, yo, everything is so mental. And when you start to feed yourself that sorriness, You navigate that way. You navigate that way. You're going to start navigating. Well, opposed to if you say, I apologize, you never leave your pedestal. Hey. So what you got to understand, Soul Fam, is one, what you are feeding yourself throughout the day. It don't matter what you may think the word means and think. Listen, make sure you give definition to all of your words. And on top of that, you feeding yourself those words throughout the day. Okay? So, if you someone that talk to yourself, okay? Like, girl, if you someone that talk to yourself, you got to be like, you're great. Even if you're in a place where you want to be like, I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm alone. So fam, listen, I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm beautiful. I'm amazing. You're funny. Because you know how sometimes we be like, you so corny. You so corny. You say it to yourself like, that was corny. Don't even call yourself corny, so fam. Do not call yourself anything less than great. That's one. Okay? Do not call yourself anything less than great. When you're working on something, that was a great try. We're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying. Right? Once you talk yourself up to that level that you want to be on, now this is where the magic happens. Now this is where you're going to be like, Amelia, look, I'm hanging out the car. This is where you go like, sis, you should have been told us this. I was like, wait, nobody, y'all don't, I was like, y'all not doing this on a regular? You're not doing this on a regular basis? What's wrong with you? Okay, so fam, you need to find or create a playlist that plays nothing but happy, super happy music. That's what I'm gonna call it. That you like. Don't force yourself to like a song because it sounds happy. Like for me, I don't like to share it too much because I love it, so fam. When I love it, you be like, I'm a little sensitive because, anyway, like soul house music. So they have a lot of soul house playlists everywhere. I watch mine on YouTube, obviously. I'm a YouTube lover. But a soul house mix was like 2-3 hours long. So you get a playlist of, you get a selection of music, one without all the ads. Because ads kind of bring you down too when you vibing. Just kind of like a background music. But a high frequency background music. You know, I mean, sometimes you can switch it. You can switch it up. You can. Sometimes I'm just having zen throughout the day. Like, okay, time to zen. You know. But sometimes I want to be like singing, but not singing a whole song. Cause you know when your song come on, you gotta pause your life for 3 minutes to sing the song. Whereas if you listen to your songs throughout the day, and you know what's happening next, you never fall into a fear pit while you're listening to music, okay? So, you know, if you're listening to a song and an ad come on, they be like, are you tired of it? You be like, girl, no. Girl, you're messing up the vibe. You done messed up the frequency. You coming on the ad, you talking about something that I'm not even thinking about, nor cared about, nor want. So, understand, so fam, when you listening to a playlist, even if you got it on low, you at work, you got to listen to this. Put my AirPod in. AirPods, nobody even know you got on headphones. Definitely because I got my hair to one side, so no one ever see it on this side. But put your little music in and be vibing to your music. And paying attention to where you at, but know where you're going. Know where you're going, so fam. Because it is beautiful to be present in the moment. It is beautiful to pay attention and get a full soaking of that experience. But let's be real. Let that bike go by. Let's be real. Time moves fast. So there's but so much soaking up you can do. There's but so much soaking up you can do. So fam, know that you having a great time. You making some great memories. You having some great conversations. Okay? But you don't have to be giving your full attention there. Draining yourself out because you want to be present in that moment. Listen, give me a picture. We were here. Hey, you look cute. Smooches. See you later. Bye. You better gotta go. Listen. Sis just popped in my head. Yo, sis. I'm like, how can I break this down? Sophia, listen. You need to be focused on your brand. You want to be on a high frequency, you need to be doing things for your higher self. 90% of the time. Okay? And so, what does that look like? Number one is, no matter where you go, you need to be wearing your brand. If you got on somebody else's brand and you don't got on your brand, now, this is what I mean when I say this. Not everyone should be selling clothes. Everyone should be selling, no. You should have a business card on you at all times. You should have something with your brand with you at all times. You got your phone with you all times? You need to have something with you, not on your phone where you could pull it up. No. Something that represents your brand all the time with you, ready to go. That's going to keep you on a high frequency because you're going to be wanting to create things. I see a fly in here. Create things and be prepared to do something next for your brand. Okay? And if you don't have a brand and you've been on my channel, just pause this video and go book a session. Go book a session. Because we need to speak about it. We done talk about this more than enough times that just go book a session. What you waiting for? Come on, just book your session. Hold on, let's wait. We'll wait for you to come back. Pause, we'll wait for you to come back. Okay, so fam, you need to have things with your brand. Your brand needs to be on your mind all day long. 90% of the time. Because the other 10% you can pertain to what's going on. It shouldn't take up more than that time. Because think about it. They want you at work 9 to 5. Right? They telling you come to work 9 to 5. How many hours is that? Now, include, right, 9 to 5, getting up, commuting, and leaving. So when you commute to a job, you at work. When you wake up in the morning and you start getting dressed, you at work. Because you're thinking about what you're going to wear, how you're going to wear it, how it's going to look, what you're going to do when you get to work, what you're going to do when you clock out, what you wearing tomorrow. You thinking about this 9 to 5 job 95% of the time. So you should be thinking about your brand 95% of the time. Point blank, period. Whoever got a problem with it, come talk to me. Actually, if you got a problem with it, that's on you. That's on you. Because Bookie, catch me in 10 years. Catch me in 10 years. Catch me in 10 years. Bookie. When you go to these jobs and you see, some of them go to the post office and look for the oldest person there and ask them how long they've been working at that job. And I guarantee you they're going to say 10 plus years. They're going to look at you like, 10 years. You be like, 10 years. Couldn't be me. Seriously. 10 years? 10 years is a long time to be sitting there helping someone else build their brand. Who's building yours? Cause think about it, so fam. McDonald's ain't gotta do nothing at this point. McDonald's ain't gotta do nothing. They do because they do. Honestly. But you ain't gotta see a McDonald's ad for a week and you still might think about a little mix something. If I say Mick, you gonna say Donald. Because they've been working for years. And they've been getting people to come work for them for years. So now, when you gonna start? When you gonna start? Listen, that video. And then on top of that, so fam, while you building this brand, you need to be building it with love. Why are you building your brand with attitude? Taking orders to the post office. Says who? You was crying in your car when you was broke. Now you telling me you upset that you got 10 orders to take to the post office and you upset because you got to stand on line? What? I be standing on that post office line singing to everybody. Because guess what? Y'all might be all here picking the bills, but guess who's here creating receipts? Okay? Listen. Your frequency low because you over there picking Billy's fruit. Get to your garden. You upset because you over here leaving your garden astray, going over there helping Ray. Listen. Hey. So fam, nine times out of 10, when you start doing this, 10 times out of 10, when you start making these shifts for you and really putting yourself first, because sometimes we put ourselves first, kind of, sort of. We testing it out. When you really put yourself first and love yourself first, love God first, you first, God first, you first, everyone else second, everything else second. You don't have those worries. You built that relationship with God so great, you ain't got to worry about it. You know what? Let me just go to God because I went to you and I'm not getting through. So let me go to God. Oh, really? Okay, let me see what God say. Because that's the only place you going to really get your full fulfillment, so fam. No matter how many cookies you eat, no matter how many milkshakes you drink, either way, healthy or unhealthy, if God ain't on the front line, I gotta go. We not doing this. I've been there, done that, saw that, not going back. All right, so fam, we might do a part 2. We might not. You might just book you a session. Amelia Adair here. If you ain't get it by now, watch this video twice. If you ain't get it by now, watch this video twice. Okay? If you ain't giggly, chickly, wiggly like this, we gotta talk about some things that stop you from flowing on a high level. Okay? So fam, Amelia Adair here. Comment, like, subscribe, share with a friend. Okay? Sharing is caring. Stop being stingy with the love. Share it, baby. Hey. Alright, so fam, I hope this video brings you some love, some peace, and some growth. And guess what? I'm going to see you at the next one. Bye for now.